All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we're getting set for the second half of our doubleheader tonight. It'll be the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Buffalo comes in at 7-5. They're currently in third place in the AFC East behind the Dolphins and Jets. The Patriots at 4-8. If the Patriots lose today, they are mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. Buffalo has to win to keep their slim playoff hopes alive, as there is a logjam in the AFC when it comes to the wild card picture, and all those teams that are not in first place vying for a playoff spot, they really need to win. All right, let's take a look at the standings. Evil Dead is now 114-73. He's now 41 games over 500. Viking Skywalker is now 45-36. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Let's head out to Foxborough for this one. Bills Patriots here at Jammin' Sports. You are looking live at Gillette Stadium, Foxborough, Massachusetts. It's the Bills and the Patriots. And welcome in to another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports on a rain-swept day in New England at Foxborough. The Patriots have to win or they are eliminated from postseason play. Evil Dead has taken the Bills in this one. Buffalo, 1 game behind the Jets, 3 games behind the Dolphins in the AFC East. New England will get the first kickoff of the game. Bryan takes a knee. Joshua Bryan touchback. And New England will have it 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. On a rainy afternoon in Foxborough, Peyton Thorne, the second-year quarterback out of Auburn. We're in week 14. It's the first weekend of December. So it could be snowing, but it's not. Temperatures in the mid-40s here in Foxborough. Misty says something. What? Yeah, then go swimming. 45 in the rain. Yeah, let's go swimming. 1st and 10, Patriots from the 25. As this game is just underway, Thorne under center. Thorne hands off to Dickens, and Chris Dickens, nothing. He gets hit right away. Let's take a look at the Patriots offense. Up front, Charles, Brewster, Jones, Wallace, and Bush. And then it's Bryan, Holmes, Dickens, Payne, and Woods. John Henderson, the linebacker, on the tackle for the Bills. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Patriots at their own 25. Evil Dead has taken Buffalo in this one. Evil Dead is now 41 games over 500. Thorne in the shotgun, a back on either side, takes the snap, throws, dumps it off to Dickens. And Chris Dickens out to the 31, a gain of 6. Let's take a look at the Buffalo defense. They play a 4-3. Seals, Cousins, McAllister, and Evans up front. Linebackers, Roberts, Henderson, and Crawford. And the secondary, Kellogg, Waters, Carillon, and Catledge. It's not a first down. I got ahead of myself. It'll be a 6-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 4. For the Patriots at their own 31-yard line. Big 3rd down for New England, trying to avoid going 3 and out on the opening drive. Thorne under center. Thorne draws back. Thorne throws, caught by Woods, And Darren Woods out to the 40, a gain of 9. The 9th-year receiver. First down for the Patriots. First and 10, New England at their own 40-yard line. 6:45 and counting. Here in the first quarter, still the opening drive of the ball game. 4 receivers wide. Thorne in the shotgun. Thorne to Dickens, and Dickens makes his way out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 8. Chris Dickens, the 10th-year back out of Dayton. It'll be 2nd and 2 for New England. Tackle made by James Carillon, the rookie defensive back out of Florida. These two teams played earlier in Buffalo during the season. I think the Patriots upset them, if I'm not mistaken. On 2nd and 2 from the 48, Thorne looking. Thorne rolls out, throws deep downfield, and it's nearly picked off. It should have been. In and out of the hands of James Waters, the rookie out of Akron. It'll be 3rd and 2. Kicking Knuckles in the house. Good to see you kicking. Good to see kicking. All right, Buffalo and New England. I know they played earlier. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it on the schedule here. 3rd and 2 for the Patriots at their own 48-yard line.
Let's go. Green 39. Green.
Thorne fakes the handoff, throws deep, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Broken up by Aaron Catledge, the 4th-year defensive back out of Navy. Pendleton, the intended receiver for New England. Ray Pendleton, the tight end, the rookie out of San Jose State. It'll be 4th down for the Patriots. Let's see. I'm looking for the New England-Buffalo game from earlier. Back to punt. Frederick Strong bobbles it, and it's blocked. The Bills block it, and Buffalo's going to have it at the Patriot 33-yard line following the block punt. Let's watch the replay. Who came flying in there? Well, we're not going to see a replay. Mason Cross, the 3rd-year quarterback out of Vanderbilt, starting quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. I'm still looking. I know they played earlier. I was wrong about this before. It was back in week 6. Buffalo beat New England 21-6 up in Buffalo. The rematch here today. 1st and 10 for the Bills now following the block punt. Cross in the shotgun, 4 wide. Cross draws back, throws near side. It's nearly picked off. Oh my goodness. The linebacker there, Eric Barnett, the rookie out of Stanford, nearly picked it off. Here's the Buffalo offense up front. McCoy, Bernard, Walker, Walter, and Haynes. And then it's McGinnis, Cooley, Franklin, Scott, and Collins. 2nd and 10 for Buffalo at the Patriot 33-yard line on a cloudy, rainy afternoon in Foxborough. Here in week 14. 2nd and 10 from the Patriot 33-yard line. Cross in the shotgun. Cross looks, throws, caught by Collins. Isaac Collins out of bounds at the 17. A gain of 16 yards for Collins, the rookie out of Virginia. First down Buffalo. Forcing him out of bounds was Thomas McLean, the 2nd-year defensive back out of South Carolina State. Kicking Uncle's rooting for New England. Evil Dad's rooting for Buffalo. I'm sorry? Misty says she's not picking. 1st and 10 from the 17. 4 wide for Buffalo. Cross in the shotgun. Cross drops back. Looking. Steps up. Throws, and it's incomplete. Thomas McLean broke up that pass. That was intended for Isaac Collins. Here's the Patriot defense. They play a 3-4. Pendleton, Parsons, and Browner up front. The linebackers, Willis, Turner, Barnett, and Babcock. And the secondary, Rook, Sweeney, Reese, and Battle. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bills at the 17. New England had the ball first. And now Buffalo has it at the New England 17-yard line. But Bills come out in the offset eye. Cross under center. Cross to Franklin. And Franklin gets outside. He's in for the touchdown. A 17-yard touchdown run by Mark Franklin, the 8th-year back out of Vanderbilt. And Buffalo takes a 6-0 lead. Remember, if New England loses this game, they are eliminated from the playoffs. And now for the extra point, Shane Van Auken, the rookie out of Indiana. For the point after. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Bills lead at 7-0. 5:05 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Gillette Stadium, Foxborough, Massachusetts. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. The 7-5 Bills and the 4-8 Patriots. On a cold, rainy afternoon in Foxborough. Shane Van Auken will kick off for Buffalo. Bills take advantage of the turnover, or the block punt actually, in the short field and get a touchdown. There's the kickoff. And that's going to go about 9 yards deep. Joshua Bryan will take a knee. Touchback, and the Patriots will have it at the 25-yard line. Patriot offense will come back out. .505 left to play here in the first quarter. Once again, we'll be off tomorrow night unless I can get in time to start a game at 10:30 Eastern. But that's going to be tentative. I'll be on for sure Wednesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern. 1st and 10 from the 25. Thorne under center. Thorne draws back. Thorne throws, caught by Turner. And Turner out to the 34-yard line, a gain of 9. Brad Turner, the rookie tight end out of Florida International. A 9-yard gain. He'll bring up 2nd and 1. .445 and counting here in the first quarter. 2nd and 1. Thorne in the shotgun. Thorne to Dickens, and Chris Dickens picks up the first down. A 2-yard gain out to the 36-yard line. First down, Patriots. Finally coming in there to make the tackle, John Henderson, the linebacker, in his 9th year out of Penn State. Linebacker U. 1st and 10, New England. They'll have it at their own 36-yard line as we're coming up on 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Buffalo up 7-0. 4 wide. Thorne in the shotgun. Thorne draws back. Thorne throws. Caught by Brian. No, incomplete. He took a shot from Zach Kellogg. Incomplete. The 5th-year defensive back out of Arizona State. Intended receiver was Joshua Bryan, the former Jet in his 11th year out of Hawaii. Spent 10 years with the Jets. Now in his first season with the Patriots. 2nd and 10, 4 wide. Thorne in the shotgun. Thorne drops back. Dumps it out to Michael Payne, the tight end, out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 6. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4. Michael Payne, the 4th-year tight end out of North Carolina State. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Patriots at their own 42-yard line. Big third down right here. 4 wide. Thorne in the shotgun. Thorne back. Sets up a screen pass to Dickens. And Dickens is not going to get the first down. Coming up to make the tackle, number 25, John Peoples, the fifth-year defensive back out of USC. A nice open field tackle. Just a 2-yard gain. It'll be 4th and 2. And the Patriots are going to have to punt. Buffalo's defense steps up again. As we watch the replay again. .3:15 and counting in the first quarter. Back to punt, Frederick Strong for New England. Strong gets the punt away. From the 13, Alden McGinnis over the 20. And McGinnis out to the 23-yard line. And that's where Buffalo will have it, 1st and 10. Alden McGinnis in his 5th year out of Southern Miss. Mason Cross will come back out. 3rd-year quarterback out of Vanderbilt. 3:02 left in the first quarter. If you missed the earlier game, in overtime, the Vikings beat the Seahawks 20-14. That game is being uploaded to YouTube as we speak right now. 1st and 10 for the Bills. Cross under center.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Cross hands off to Franklin, and Mark Franklin, a big gain. Franklin across the 40 and out to the 43-yard line. A 20-yard run by Mark Franklin. He scored a little while ago, a 17-yard run for the touchdown. First down, Buffalo. Finally making the tackle, number 31, Arthur Battle, the 3rd-year defensive back out of South Carolina. First and 10, Buffalo from their own 43. 2:40 left to play here in the first quarter. In the rain in Foxborough. 3 to the far side, Cross under center. Cross drops back. Cross throws, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Broken up by Anthony Willis, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Illinois. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. .228 left in the first. On 2nd and 10, the Bills come out. 4 wide. Cross in the shotgun.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Cross drops back. Throws. And he threw to where the receiver was supposed to be. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10. Unfortunately, there was no receiver there. 3rd and 10 for Buffalo now. At their own 43-yard line. Bills come out 4 wide. Cross in the shotgun. Cross drops back. Throws. And it's nearly picked off. Steve Rook couldn't hold on. The ball was overthrown. They were looking for Alden McGinnis. Incomplete. Steve Rook, the 4th-year defensive back out of Alabama, he should have had that pick. Hit him right in the hands. It'll be 4th down. Buffalo's going to have to punt. They go 3 and out. Cedric Givens, the 4th-year punter out of Missouri, will come on. On 4th and 10. Givens gets the punt away. And that's going to fly into the end zone. Touchback. I think there's a wind going from left to right, or from right to left, excuse me, on your screen. That ball kind of sailed. 1st and 10 Patriots. They'll start at their own 20-yard line, down 7-0. 2:17 left to play here in the first quarter. Gillette Stadium, Foxborough, Massachusetts. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. We'll have a doubleheader on Wednesday. We will not be. We could be here tomorrow, but let me just put it this way. I'll tell you right after this. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Thorne, everybody in tight. Thorne looking. Thorne rolls out. And Thorne squares up and throws deep. And it's caught. No, incomplete. Broken up by Zach Kellogg at the last second. They were looking for Joshua Bryan. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. If I get in early enough tomorrow night, it'll be around 10:30, 11 o'clock Eastern, somewhere in there. We'll have Denver at the Jets. If I don't get in on time tomorrow night, I have high school basketball to cover tomorrow. Then we'll have a doubleheader on Wednesday, 8 Eastern. It'll be Denver at the Jets and Miami at Baltimore. Those are the next 2 games on the schedule. 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. 2:08 left in the first. Thorne under center. Thorne to Dickens. And Dickens up the middle. And Chris Dickens out to the 31, a gain of 11. And that'll be a Patriot first down. Carillon on the tackle. James Carillon, the rookie out of Florida. .148 and counting. 1st and 10 for the Patriots. At their own 31. Thorne under center. Thorne hands off to Dickens up the middle, and Chris Dickens out to the 41, close to another first down. He does. 10 yards, first down Patriots. And James Carillon again on the tackle. A minute 20 left to play here in the first quarter. New England on the move now, down 7-0, 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. 3 receivers off to the far side. Thorne under center. Thorne draws back, throws, and I'm not sure who that was to. There was nobody there. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line. A minute 6 left. Second and 10 for New England. Thorne under center.
Here we go now. 3:19.
Thorne. It's a draw play to Dickens up the middle, and Dickens makes his way to the 44, a gain of 3. And that's going to make it a gain of 4. Be 3rd and 6. John Henderson on the tackle for Buffalo. Big third down for the Patriots right here. 3rd and 6 from their own 44. We're down to 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Patriots come out 4 wide. Thorne in the shotgun. Thorne draws back. Thorne rolls out. And Thorne's going to take off. No, he throws. And it's caught by Michael Payne down to the 22-yard line. 34 yards to Payne. The 4th-year tight end out of North Carolina State. Payne did the smart thing, ran back towards the quarterback. He found him. And 34 yards later, it's a first down for New England. At the Buffalo 22-yard line. This will probably be the last play of the first quarter. 1st and 10 Patriots at the 22. Thorne under center.
Hurry up, here we go.
Thorne to Holmes this time. And James Holmes down to the 15. At the end of 1. Bills lead at 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Gillette Stadium, Foxborough, Massachusetts. We go to the second quarter. The Bills lead the Patriots 7-0. But New England has it 2nd and 3. At the Buffalo 15-yard line. James Holmes had a 7-yard carry right before the end of the quarter. The 2nd-year back out of Akron. 2nd and 3 from the Buffalo 15. Patriots come out. Thorne under center. Thorne looking. Thorne throws. And it's incomplete. They tried to get it to Darren Woods. Crawford was there on the coverage. the linebacker. LaDainian Crawford, the former Jet, in his 5th year at Penn State. Why do all these former Jets end up on division teams? That's not good. 3rd and 3 from the 15-yard line. Patriots trying to tie this one up. They come out with Thorne under center, single back.
Green 39. Green 39.
Thorne, 3-step drop, throws. Caught by Payne. And Michael Payne down to the 4-yard line, gain of 11. First down, New England. It'll be 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Zach Kellogg came up and made the tackle, number 23, the former Kansas City Chief, the 4th-year defensive back out of Arizona State. 1st and goal, New England at the Buffalo 4. Can the Pats tie this one up? 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Thorne under center.
Here we go now. 319.
Thorne, they pitch to Dickens around the outside, and the Bills are there for the stop. It's going to be a loss of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and goal back at the 6. James Carillon, the defensive back, came up and made the tackle. Buffalo, as always, in those old school uniforms with the red helmets from their Super Bowl days. I just like those uniforms better. I always like the red helmets. 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. Patriots come out 5 wide, empty backfield. Thorne in the shotgun, 2nd and goal.
Blue 90. Blue 90.
Thorne draws back. Thorne rolls out. And Thorne is going to get taken down at the 10-yard line, a loss of 4 yards. Coming up to make the tackle, LaDainian Crawford, the 5th-year linebacker out of Penn State. He spent 4 years with the Jets, now in his 1st year with Buffalo. As we watch the replay, it'll be 3rd and goal for the Patriots back at the 10-yard line. 6:34 and counting. The Bills just up 7-0. 4 wide. Thorne in the shotgun.
Now let's go. 319.
Thorne takes the snap. Thorne steps up. Thorne gets taken down for no gain. It'll go down in the record book as a rush for no yards. Leon Seals on the tackle, the 13th-year defensive end out of Alabama. It'll be 4th and goal. The Buffalo defense holds, and they're going to force the Patriots into a field goal attempt. This will be a 27-yard field goal attempt coming up by Mark Brown, the 7th-year kicker out of Kansas State. So from 27 yards to get the Patriots on the scoreboard. Snap, kick is up. And the kick is good. Buffalo still leads it though, 7-3 with 5:52 left to play here in the 2nd quarter. Gillette Stadium, Foxborough, Massachusetts. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. Who do they play next week? Oh, I'm about to tell you. New England plays at Miami next week, and Buffalo will host the New York Giants next week. That's going to be a tough game for both teams. New England will kick off. Frederick Strong will kick. He's the punter. He does the kickoff duties. Kickoff by Strong. About 7 yards deep. Kellogg takes a knee. Touchback. Buffalo will have it 1st and 10 from their own 25. Jimmy Jam along with Evil Dead and Kickin' Uncle on this Monday night, the 2nd game of our doubleheader. The Vikings beat the Seahawks earlier tonight in overtime, 20-14. That game's in the video section if you want to check it out. It's also on YouTube. Look up Jammin' Sports on YouTube. Look for the Blue JS. All the games get archived to YouTube in Perpetuity, or whatever they call it. 4 wide, 1st and 10. Cross in the shotgun for Buffalo. Perpetuity, there you go. Cross, looking, throws, caught by Isaac Collins, the rookie out of Virginia, out to the 39, a gain of 14 yards and a Buffalo first down. Slowly over the season, Collins has turned into a fine wide receiver, the rookie out of Virginia. Eric Barnett, the rookie linebacker out of Stanford, on the tackle. But it's a first down for the Bills, up 7-3. 5.5 minutes left in the half. 1st and 10 for the Bills. They come out. Cross in the shotgun. Cross to Franklin. And Mark Franklin out to the 45, a gain of 6. That'll bring up 2nd and 4. Finally brought down by Eric Barnett once again, the linebacker. Coming up on 5 minutes left to play here in the first half. 2nd and 4 for the Bills at their own 45. 4 wide. Cross under center. Cross draws back. Throws. Caught by Scott. And David Scott out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 17 yards for David Scott, the 9th-year tight end out of Texas. First down, Buffalo into Patriot territory. A shoestring tackle there by Jordan Turner, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Michigan State. First down, Buffalo at the Patriot 38, 4:35 and counting. Bills come out. Cross in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Cross throws. Tyson Crawford, and he fumbles, and the Patriots pick it up. Tyson Crawford caught the football, got down to about the 26, and coughed it up. And Jordan Turner, the linebacker, picks up the loose football for the Patriots. And that ball is clearly out. In fact, Turner picked it up on the first bounce. Oh, you got to tuck that football away. The 3rd-year receiver out of Penn State, Tyson Crawford, coughs it up for Buffalo. And now it's 1st and 10, New England going the other way. Patriots are trying to stave off elimination. If they lose, they're out of the playoffs. If they win, they keep their slim playoff hopes alive. .4:19 left in the half. 1st and 10 for the Patriots at their own 26. 4 wide. Thorne under center. Thorne to Dickens up the middle. And Chris Dickens to the 30. A gain of 5 yards to bring up 2nd and 5. Tay Cousins on the tackle, the 6th-year defensive tackle out of Florida State. We're down to 4 minutes in the half. On 2nd and 5, the Patriots come out 4 wide. Thorne under center. Thorne to Dickens. And Dickens back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Tay Cousins again on the tackle. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5. 3:35 and counting. On 3rd down, Patriots come out 4 wide. Thorne in the shotgun. Thorne draws back. Throws. Caught by Joshua Bryan down the sideline. And Joshua Bryan all the way down to the 31-yard line. 39 yards to Joshua Bryan to the Buffalo 31-yard line. The former Jet, the 11th-year receiver out of Hawaii. Zach Kellogg finally forced him down. But it's a 39-yard gain and a Patriot first down. Buffalo up 7-3. 3 minutes left. Clock is moving here in the half. 4 wide for the Patriots. Thorne in the shotgun. Thorne hands off to Dickens. And Chris Dickens makes his way to the 27, a 4-yard gain. Make it a 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 7. Tackle made by James Waters, the rookie out of Akron. 2nd and 7 for the Patriots at the Buffalo 27-yard line. 4 wide for New England. Thorne in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue.
Thorne dumps it off to Brown. That's Antonio Brown, the third-year back out of West Virginia. Picks up 3 yards down to the 25-yard line. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for New England. Bills would like to hold them to a field goal if they can. That's probably going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And it does. Bills up 7-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Gillette Stadium, Foxborough, Massachusetts. 2 minutes left in the first half. The Bills lead the Patriots 7-3 on a rainy, wet afternoon in Foxborough. It's a 1 o'clock game, but it's dark and it's raining. It's also December. 3rd and 4 from the 25-yard line. Patriots come out 4 wide. Thorne in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. 319.
Thorne takes the snap. Thorne throws near side. Caught by Bryan. A 6-yard gain down to the 19-yard line. He goes out of bounds. First down, New England. And that stops the clock with 1:56 left here in the first half. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. A fresh set of downs for New England. First and 10 from the Buffalo 19. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Thorne in the shotgun. Thorne pump fakes, throws to the end zone, and he overshoots his receiver. A flag is down, though. This may be on New England. I think we're going to get a hold.
Holding offense.
Holding on the Patriots on Eli Bush, the right tackle.
Still first down.
He was looking for Corey Tyler in the back of the end zone, but it was overthrown. That'll back it up. It'll be 1st and 20 for New England at the Buffalo 29-yard line. 1:52 left to play in the half. Both teams have 3 timeouts. 4 wide, Thorne in the gun. 1st and 20. Thorne draws back, throws, and it's nearly picked off. Broken up by John Henderson, the linebacker. If he's not the best linebacker in the league, he's in the top 5. Corey Tyler, the intended receiver. I mean, every time Buffalo's on defense, every game, we call Henderson's name a lot. The ever-present one. 2nd and 20 for the Patriots at the Buffalo 29-yard line. 5 receivers set wide. Thorne in the shotgun. Thorne draws back. Thorne throws, and incomplete. He was looking for Michael Payne, but he had 3 Bills around him. And the Patriots are lucky that wasn't picked off. It'll be 3rd and 20. It was slightly overthrown, but he was well covered down there. Oscar Roberts, the linebacker, took a shot at it. Couldn't come down with it. 3rd and 20. Patriots at the Buffalo 29. 1:45 left in the half. 5 wide, empty backfield. Thorne in the shotgun. Thorne draws back. Thorne steps up, throws, caught by Darren Woods down the sideline, and Woods gets nailed at the 10. A 17-yard gain. Make that a 19-yard gain. It'll be 4th and 1. And the Patriots take a timeout. He was absolutely leveled by Aaron Catledge, the 4th-year defensive back out of Navy. They end up short of the first down. It'll be 4th and 1. This will be a 27-yard field goal attempt by Mark Brown, unless they choose to go for it. You never know. You can see what an icky day it is here in Foxborough. Here we go. Mark Brown from 27. Snap, kick is up. And the kick is good. So Buffalo is up by 1 now, 7-6, with 1:34 left here in the first half. Live from Gillette Stadium, Foxborough, Massachusetts, Week 14, here at Jammin' Sports. I never did mention who's off this week, who has a bye this week. Pretty much the AFC Central, except for Indianapolis, is off this week. Cleveland, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, and Houston have byes this week. And next week will be the final bye week, and that'll be San Francisco, the Rams, Saints, and Cardinals. Kickoff fielded by McGinnis in the end zone. He'll take a knee. Touchback. 1st and 10, Buffalo, their own 25. 1:34 left. Buffalo still has 2 timeouts here in the first half. Let's see if they can score again before halftime. Evil Dead at 114 and 73. He's 41 games over 500. 1st and 10. Buffalo comes out. 4 receivers set wide. Mason Cross, the quarterback. Cross. A draw play to Franklin. A flag is down, and so is Franklin at the 25-yard line. No gain. And I think they're going to get Buffalo with a holding call.
Holding offense.
Lennox Bernard, the left guard. That'll back it up.
First down.
It'll be 1st and 20 for Buffalo, back at the 15-yard line. I tell you what, Buffalo's letting New England hang around here. 1st and 20 from the 15. 4 wide for the Bills. Cross in the shotgun.
Here we go. Green 39.
Cross drops back. Looking. He's got all day. It's starting to break down. He has to roll out. Throws downfield. Caught by Collins. Isaac Collins out to the 48. A gain of 33 yards to Isaac Collins, the rookie out of Virginia. First down, Buffalo. Nobody has taken a timeout yet. I tell you what, Cross threw that one on a dart. Coming up on a minute left here in the first half. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Buffalo comes out. Cross in the shotgun. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 39.
Cross drops back. Cross throws. Oh, it's knocked down by Steve Rook. They're showing number 34, but it was 33, Rook, who knocked it down. It'll be 2nd and 10. Rook came up on the corner blitz and knocked the ball back in the face of Cross. 2nd and 10, 52 seconds left in the half. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Cross in the shotgun. Cross drops back, throws, caught by Franklin, turns upfield, and Mark Franklin out of bounds at the 46 as they cross midfield. A gain of 6, and that'll bring up 3rd and 4. He gets out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 46 seconds left. Buffalo, at the very least, trying to get into field goal range. They still have 2 timeouts. 3rd and 4. 4 wide for the Bills. Cross in the gun.
Here we go. Green 19.
Takes the snap. It's a blitz. Gets it outside to Franklin. Turns upfield. Gets the first down. Mark Franklin down to the 35. A gain of 11. And Buffalo takes a timeout with 38 seconds left. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Patriot 35. It'd be a 52-yard field goal from here. And I think they're kicking against the wind right now. Jordan Turner on the tackle, the linebacker. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. .38 seconds left in the half. Buffalo still has a timeout. They're going to try to get closer. 3 to the far side. Cross in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Cross looking. Cross rolls out. And Cross will take off. Nobody there. Inside the 20. And Cross all the way down to the 12-yard line. A gain of 23 for Mason Cross. And now the Bills are in field goal range. 20 seconds left. Thomas McLean came up, made the tackle. Clock is running. Well, it was a second ago. They'll show a replay here. He's going to learn to slide. And now Buffalo takes a timeout, their final timeout, with 16 seconds left here in the first half. Buffalo may take a shot at the end zone here and then kick a field goal if they miss it. I would take a shot, but it has to be to the end zone or incomplete, one or the other. You cannot take a sack, you cannot throw underneath, or else you won't have time for a field goal. Buffalo up 7-6. They're going to take a shot. 4 receivers set wide. Cross in the shotgun. Single back. On 1st and 10 from the 12. Cross looking. Cross throws to the end zone. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Arthur Battle, the third-year defensive back out of South Carolina. And Buffalo's going to come up empty. It remains a 7-6 ball game. And New England will have it at their own 20-yard line. Well, that was the option I didn't say. I said you can't take a sack and you can't throw it underneath. We also can't throw a pick. Let's see what the Patriots do from their own 20 with 10 seconds left. They might just go to halftime. Down by 1. I would just take a knee if it was me. Well, they're going to run a play. All right. Peyton Thorne under center. Thorne hands off to Dickens, and Dickens goes down at the 18, a loss of 2. And that will take us to halftime. Halftime score, Buffalo 7, New England 6, here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Gillette Stadium, Foxborough, Massachusetts. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. The Buffalo Bills at 7-5. The New England Patriots at 4-8. Once again, if the Patriots lose, they are mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. Buffalo at 7-5. They're in the thick of things in the AFC wildcard race, looking to stay there. Buffalo leads at 7-6 as we start the third quarter. I'm not sure who gets the second half kickoff. I forget. Buffalo does. All right. The Patriots will kick off. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and Kickin' Uncle in the house. Crowd went quiet for a second. They'll come back. It does that every now and then. And now they're back in their seats. Frederick Strong will kick off. From the 9-yard line, Zach Kellogg over the 25-30. And Kellogg out to the 32-yard line. And that's where Buffalo will have it, 1st and 10. There is a wind. And it's going from right to left. That kickoff was way short because of it. Buffalo will take over at their own 32-yard line. Up 7-6 as we start the third quarter. In the rain here in Foxborough. On 1st and 10. 4 wide for the Bills. Cross in the shotgun.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Cross drops back. Throws downfield and bounces around. Incomplete. Off of Alden McGinnis. Incomplete. Almost bounced into the arms of Jordan Turner, the linebacker. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. A 7-6 ball game here in the third quarter. Buffalo comes out. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Cross in the shotgun.
Set. 319.
Cross drops back. Cross looking. Throws. Caught by Isaac Collins out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. And that'll be a Buffalo first down. They've been throwing to Collins a lot. Eric Barnett, the linebacker, on the tackle. But Collins has been the go-to man for Mason Cross. First and 10 for the Bills at their own 45-yard line. Buffalo comes out with Cross in the shotgun. Single back.
Here we go now. Green.
Now empty backfield. Franklin in motion. Cross drops back. Throws. Caught by McGinnis. Inside slant to the 45. A gain of 10, and that'll be a Buffalo first down. Alden McGinnis in his 5th year at a Southern Miss. First down, Bills. Buffalo up 7-6, trying to increase their lead on this drive. Steve Rook on the tackle. The 4th-year defensive back out of Alabama. First and 10, Buffalo at the 45. 4 receivers set wide at the Patriot 45. Cross in the gun.
319.
Cross fakes the handoff. Fires downfield. Caught by Isaac Collins again. Down to the 26. And that'll be a gain of 19. And another Buffalo first down. He likes Isaac Collins. He's throwing to him a lot. Tackle made by Thomas McLean, the defensive back. Another Buffalo first down. Six and a half minutes left. Bills come out in the I formation. Cross under center.
Now let's go. Blue landed.
Cross fakes the handoff. Watch out. He got hit as he threw, but he got the ball away. Jordan Turner was in his face. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. David Scott, the tight end, was the intended receiver. 6:16 left in the third quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Bills at the New England 26-yard line. Cross this time under center.
Hurry up. Here we go. Green 39.
Cross drops back. Throws and caught by David Scott all the way down to the 4-yard line. A 22-yard catch for the big tight end in his 9th year out of Texas. First and goal, Buffalo at the 4. Jordan Turner on the tackle. And the Bills are knocking at the door. Clock should still be moving. 5:55 and counting here in the third quarter. First and goal from the 4-yard line. Buffalo comes out. Mason Cross under center.
Set. Green.
Cross, 3-step drop, throws it over the head of David Scott. That would have been an easy touchdown. It kind of sailed on him. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. He was so wide open, he got excited, and the ball kind of sailed on him. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Bills come out. Cross under center.
Now let's go. Blue landed.
Cross hands off to Franklin. And Mark Franklin 2 yards to the 2-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal John Parsons on the tackle, the 13th year defensive tackle out of Auburn. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line for Buffalo. Can the Bills punch it in? Cross in the gun. 3rd and goal. Franklin goes out in motion. Empty backfield now. Cross drops back. Cross rolls out. And Cross fires to Jackson. Touchdown. However, this may be a legal touch.
Illegal
Yep.
touching. Offense.
Marcus Jackson, the rookie tight end out of Virginia Tech. He must have stepped out of bounds on the end line. Came back in and touched it first. You can't do that. Incomplete pass. It'll be 4th and goal. And the Bills will settle for a 19-yard field goal attempt. Shane Van Auken will come on from 19 yards to put Buffalo up by 4. Oh, that's a fake. Gator, the backup. Clifton Gator tried the fake. No good. 2nd-year quarterback out of Florida Atlantic. Buffalo tries to get fancy, and it blows up in their face. John Parsons makes the tackle. It remains a 7-6 ball game in favor of the Bills. And now New England will have it. They'll start from their own 6-yard line. 4:51 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. It's like Buffalo is doing everything they can to keep New England in this game. On paper, the Bills should be blowing them out. But we don't play them on paper. Thorne under center, 1st and 10 from the 6.
Now let's go. Green 39.
Thorne, play action from his end zone, rolls out. He's going to take off. And Peyton Thorne, 6 yards out to the 12-yard line. John Henderson on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 4. 4:35 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Bills lead it 7-6. Patriots come out. Thorne in the shotgun, single back. Thorne fakes the handoff inside. Throws deep down the sideline. And it's caught by Corey Tyler out to the 49-yard line. A 37-yard catch. The former Cleveland Brown, Corey Tyler, in his 6th year out of Florida. I don't know how he came down with that one, but he did. He was well covered by Catledge. But Tyler just dove and one-handed catch. 1st and 10 Patriots now at their own 49. Under 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Patriots come out. Thorne under center.
Green 39.
Thorne, 3-step drop, throws. Caught by Michael Payne. And Payne to the Buffalo 41-yard line. A gain of 9. It's going to bring up 2nd and 1. 9-yard gain for the big tight end. Tackle made by LaDainian Crawford, the linebacker. 3.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Buffalo up 7-6. Patriots on the move. 5 wide, empty backfield. Thorne in the shotgun.
Here we go now. 319.
Thorne draws back. Throws, caught by Joshua Bryan. No, incomplete. LaDainian Crawford rips the ball away. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 1 for the Patriots at the Buffalo 41. Big 3rd down for New England. As the Patriots come to the line with Thorne under center.
Now let's go.
On 3rd down.
Green 39.
Thorne draws back. Fires down the middle. Caught by Dickens. A 4-yard gain to the 37-yard line. That'll be a Patriot 1st down. As the clock will tick down to 3 minutes left in the 3rd. John Henderson on the tackle, the linebacker. First and 10, New England at the Buffalo 37, 2:52 and counting. Thorne under center.
Set. Blue 90.
Hands off to Dickens up the middle inside the 30. And Chris Dickens down to the 28. A gain of 9. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. James Carillon came up, made the tackle for Buffalo. Once again, we'll be off tomorrow. We'll have a doubleheader on Wednesday starting at 8 Eastern. It'll be the Broncos and the Jets, followed by the Dolphins and the Ravens. However, if we do manage to get in early enough tomorrow, we'll have the Broncos and the Jets around 10:30 to 11 Eastern. It'll be late. 2nd and 1 from the 28-yard line.
Here we go now. Green.
Thorne rolls out, and Thorne fires. Caught by Joshua Bryan, steps out of bounds at the 11. A gain of 17. And that'll be a Patriot first down. New England can take the lead with any type of score here. That'll stop the clock with 2:11 left in the third quarter. First and 10, Patriots. At the Buffalo 11-yard line. Patriots come out in the eye. Thorne under center.
Here we go. 319.
Thorne to Dickens. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Patriots. An 11-yard touchdown run by Chris Dickens. New England takes the lead for the first time. 12-7. And New England undoubtedly will go for 2. I got the black kitty cat sitting next to me here. Our kitten. 2-point try for the Patriots. Thorne under center.
All right, here we go. 319.
Thorne drops back, looks to the end zone, fires. Caught by Darren Woods. The 2-point try is good. And the Patriots go up 14-7. The 9th-year receiver out of Michigan, Darren Woods. Patriots up 14-7 with 1:58 left here in the third quarter. We're live from Gillette Stadium, Foxborough, Massachusetts. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. The 7-5 Bills, the 4-8 Patriots. Our kitten is looking at the screen on the computer, watching the players, not knowing what to think of it. Now she's looking at the TV. Frederick Strong will kick off. From the 8-yard line, Carillon on the return over the 25. And James Carillon out to the 29-yard line. The rookie out of Florida. And that's where Buffalo will take over. And the Bills find themselves down by 7. If the Bills lose, that's going to hurt their playoff chances. They'll drop to 7-6. There's a lot of teams ahead of them. They really need to win to stay in the middle of the pack in the AFC wildcard. First and 10, Buffalo. 1:55 left in the third quarter. Cross in the shotgun. Cross drops back. Throws, caught by McGinnis, no, incomplete. Broken up by Jordan Turner, the linebacker. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. 1:51 remaining here in the third quarter. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead on this Monday night, the second game of our doubleheader. On second down, Mason Cross under center. Cross looking, fires near side, incomplete. He overthrew his target. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10 from the 29-yard line. He was looking for Nelson Cash, the tight end, in his 4th year out of UCLA. Buffalo can't afford another 3 and out here. 3rd and 10 from their own 29. Cross in the shotgun. Cross draws back. Cross throws. Incomplete. Buffalo goes 3 and out. It'll be 4th down. They'll have to punt with 1:44 left in the third. Buffalo had the early momentum in this game, but New England has surely come back and taken the lead. Cedric Givens back to punt, gets the punt away. From the 16-yard line, Cody Stafford on the return, and Stafford out to the 40-yard line. The 4th-year receiver out of Virginia, Cody Stafford. And now the Patriots with a chance to make it a 2-possession game. Where's Davis when you need him? Patriots are playing and they're winning. 1st and 10, New England. They'll have it at their own 40-yard line. 1:35 left in the third quarter. Patriots up 14-7. Trying to get the upset. 4 wide for the Patriots. Thorne under center. Thorne looking. Thorne throws outside to Bryan. Out to the 48. A gain of 12 into Buffalo territory. And that'll be a Patriot first down. Aaron Catledge on the tackle. The defensive back. First and 10 from the 48. Patriots come out 4 wide. Thorne in the shotgun. Thorne to Dickens. And Chris Dickens 3 yards out to the 45 before being tackled by Ashley Webster, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Northern Illinois. And that'll bring up 2nd and 7 from the Buffalo 45-yard line. Patriots come out. Thorne in the shotgun, 2nd and 7. Thorne to Dickens, and he gets nailed in the backfield. Back at the 50-yard line, a 5-yard loss. And that'll bring up 3rd and 12. Zach Kellogg came in on the corner blitz and got the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. He came in unblocked as well. Makes it even easier. 3rd and 12 for the Patriots from midfield. We're down to 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. 3 wide to the far side. Thorne in the shotgun. 3rd and 12. Thorne looking. Thorne fires. Caught by Joshua Bryan. All the way down to the 30-yard line. A 20-yard gain. And that's the end of the third quarter. Patriots up 14-7 here at Javits Sports. Welcome back to Gillette Stadium, Foxborough, Massachusetts. We go to the fourth quarter. Patriots trying to get an upset. Patriots trying to stay alive in the playoff picture. If they lose, they're eliminated. If they win, they can stave off elimination at least for one more week. Patriots play at Miami next week. Buffalo will host the Giants. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Thorne in the shotgun. Thorne to Dickens. And Dickens to the 29-yard line. A gain of just, 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8. Coming up to make the tackle, Devin Freeman, the 3rd-year defensive end out of Nebraska. 7:40 left. The Bills need a turnover. They need something. Patriots can make it a 2-score game with a field goal. On 2nd and 8 from the 29, Thorne drops back, fires, caught by Turner, and the tight end, 7 yards down to the 21-yard line. Brad Turner, the rookie out of Florida International. John Henderson, the linebacker, on the tackle. Will be 3rd and 1 for the Patriots from the Buffalo 21-yard line. On 3rd down, in the eye. Thorne under center. Thorne to Dickens, gets the first down to the 16, a gain of 5. First down, Patriots. Henderson comes up and makes the tackle. New England just taking their time on this drive, eating up as much time as they can, methodically moving it downfield. .647 and counting. First and 10 for the Patriots. At the Buffalo 16, 4 receivers wide. Thorne in the shotgun. Thorne to Dickens. And Dickens to the 13-yard line, a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Tay Cousins on the tackle. Meanwhile, the clock is a-ticking. 6:20 and counting. If nothing else, the Patriots should be able to get a field goal out of this and go up by 10. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Thorne in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Thorne to Dickens, turns inside and gets down to the 9-yard line, a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Ashley Webster, the linebacker, on the tackle. And now we're under 6 minutes and counting at 5:52. In the rain here in Foxborough. 3rd and 3 for the Patriots at the Buffalo 9. They come out 4 wide. Thorne in the shotgun.
Here we go.
Thorne looking. Thorne steps up and takes off. And Peyton Thorne down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7. Before being blown up by McAllister, Brian McAllister, 8th-year defensive tackle out of USC. But it'll be enough for a first down. First and goal, Patriots. Actually, I think it was Henderson that blew him up. I misidentified. It was Henderson on the tackle. First and goal from the 2 for New England. 5:20 and counting. Patriots come out in the eye. Thorne under center.
Hurry up, here we go.
Thorne to Brown. And the running back there, Antonio Brown, in his 3rd year out of West Virginia. He's going to lose a yard back to the 3-yard line. Tay Cousins on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3. We're in week 14 of the season. It's a 17-week season. Every team plays 16 games in 17 weeks. 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Patriots come out in the eye. Thorne under center. Thorne to Holmes. Touchdown, New England. James Holmes, a 3-yard touchdown run. The 2nd-year back out of Akron. And the Patriots go up 20-7. New England makes it a 2-score game. It's going to be hard for the Bills to mount a comeback now. They're going to have to act quickly. Mark Brown for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Patriots lead it 21-7, 4:40 left. Buffalo needs to score twice in 4:40. Live from Gillette Stadium, Foxborough, Massachusetts. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. Buffalo at 7-5, New England at 4-8. This would be a mild upset. It's always those divisional opponents that mess up your playoff chances. It seems like. Frederick Strong will kick off for New England with 4:40 left. About 4 yards deep, Zach Kellogg brings it out over the 20-25. And Kellogg with a flag down out to about the 33-yard line. All right, let's see who the penalty is on.
Illegal block in the back.
Block on the back on the Bills. That's going to back up Buffalo. Instead of about the 35, they'll have it at the 22-yard line. 4:36 left, first and 10. Well, the Bills, they have to score and score quickly. 4 wide for Buffalo. Cross in the shotgun.
Now let's go. Green 39.
Cross hands off to Franklin. And Mark Franklin makes his way out to the 31-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. .422 and counting. That's not going to cut it, Buffalo. You got to throw it downfield. You're down to about 4 minutes left, and you're down by 2 touchdowns. A 4-yard run's not going to cut it, or a 9-yard run. Be 2nd and 1 from the 31-yard line. Bills come out. 4 receivers wide, 3 to the near side. Cross in the shotgun. Cross drops back, sets up a screen pass to Franklin. He can't hold on. It was broken up by John Babcock, the linebacker, in his 4th year out of North Texas. Reached in there and punched that ball loose. Third and 1 for the Bills at their own 31-yard line. 4:05 left. New England up by 2 touchdowns. Bills have to get something going. 5 wide, cross in the shotgun, 3rd and 1. Cross, looking, throws, caught by David Scott. They pick up the first down, but they only get 5 yards. 3:55 and counting. They got to do better than that. Jordan Turner on the tackle, the linebacker. Will either be on again tomorrow night at around 11 Eastern. It'll be late. Or we'll have a doubleheader on Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern. We'll be on Wednesday for sure. It's just tomorrow night is kind of 50-50. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Cross in the shotgun. Cross looking. Cross still looking. Throws. Caught by Collins. No. It was broken up by Arthur Battle, the defensive back. That'll stop the clock. 3:31 left. 2nd and 10 for Buffalo. Bills come out. 4 wide. Cross in the shotgun. 2nd and 10.
Now let's go.
A flag is down. I think the Patriots jumped. Free play for the Bills. And Tyson Crawford completes it out to about the 47-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
The Bills would decline that. Ross Browner jumped offsides. They got the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 Buffalo at the 47. They declined the penalty. .326 left. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bills at their own 47-yard line. Trying to get back in this game. 2 backs in the backfield. Cross in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Cross looking, throws, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Broken up by Sweeney, Reggie Sweeney, the 4th-year safety out of Florida. They were looking for Landon Atkins, the rookie receiver out of Kansas State. Incomplete. Sweeney knocks that one down. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line. Bills come out. Cross in the shotgun.
Green 39. Green 39.
Cross drops back, throws, caught by Franklin across midfield, and Mark Franklin to the 44-yard line. A 9-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 1. And we have an injury timeout as Franklin got shaken up on the play. That'll stop the clock with 3:18 left. Our next 2 games, most likely on Wednesday, but we could have one tomorrow. Our next two games will be Denver at the New York Jets, and then we'll have Miami at Baltimore. We'll either have the Jets and the Broncos tomorrow night, or we'll have the Jets and Broncos in Miami and the Ravens on Wednesday. 3rd and 1 from the 44-yard line. Two backs in the backfield. Cross in the shotgun. Cross drops back. Fires downfield. Caught by Collins down to the 28. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Buffalo. And we're coming up on 3 minutes left to play. Patriots lead it 21-7. Arthur Battle on the tackle for New England. We're down to 3 minutes. On 1st and 10. Buffalo comes out. Cross in the shotgun. Single back. Cross. Looking. Cross. Throws near side. Throws it away. Incomplete. And that'll stop the clock with 2:45 left. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the Patriot 28-yard line. At some point, you got to throw to the end zone. You're running out of time, Buffalo. You're down by 2 touchdowns. 2nd and 10 from the Patriot 28-yard line. Cross in the shotgun.
Here we go.
Cross drops back. Throws. Caught by Atkins as he gets spun around at the 19-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 3rd and 1. Landon Atkins, the receiver. We're down to 2.5 minutes. Arthur Battle on the tackle. We'll probably have time for one more play and then the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 1 for the Bills at the Patriot 19-yard line. Buffalo comes out 4 wide. Cross in the shotgun. Cross looking. Cross throws and caught by Atkins all the way down to the 4. A gain of 15. 1st and goal, Buffalo. However, that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Patriots lead at 21-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Gillette Stadium, Foxborough, Massachusetts. The final 2 minutes of this one. Patriots lead Buffalo 21-7. 1st and goal for the Bills, though, at the 4-yard line. If they can punch this in, they have a shot. They still have all 3 of their timeouts. They need to score quickly so they can kick it away. On 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Everybody in tight. Cross under center. Cross looking. Cross fires. Caught by McGinnis. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 4-yard touchdown catch by Alden McGinnis. It's now 21-13. And with 1:57 left on the clock, Buffalo can kick it away now. They have 3 timeouts, and they can try to get a 3-and-out. Alden McGinnis in his 5th year out of Southern Miss. And now Shane Van Auken will come on for the point after to make it a 7-point game. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. 21-14. Patriots lead it. 1:57 left. Buffalo still has all 3 of their timeouts. They can do the timeout game. They'll kick it away, trying to pin the Patriots deep and force a 3-and-out. With that much time left, you don't need to onside kick it, especially with all 3 of your timeouts. A dark, rainy afternoon here in Foxborough. We have several games up and down the eastern seaboard this week. We're going to see a lot of rain. It'll be Denver and the Jets, Miami and Baltimore. After that, it's the Cowboys and the Redskins. And then we head down to Charlotte for a game. Rain's going to be with us for a while. Shane Van Auken will kick off. They'll kick it away. From the 7-yard line, Joshua Bryan over the 20-25. And he gets taken down at the 29-yard line. Now it's up to the Buffalo defense to force a 3 and out. If the Patriots pick up a first down, it's pretty much game over. New England up 21-14. We've had one overtime game today. The Vikings beat the Seahawks earlier tonight, 20-14 in overtime. Can Buffalo force a 3 and out, get the ball back, and score a touchdown? That's what Evil Dead's hoping for. He took the Bills in this one. $1:53 left. Patriots come out in the eye. Thorne to Dickens, and Dickens goes nowhere. In fact, he loses a yard. Buffalo takes a timeout. Now they call it 2nd and 10, no gain. Tay Cousins came up and made the tackle. 1:49 left. Buffalo has 2 timeouts left. Trying to force the 3 and out. Second and 10. It doesn't get any easier for Buffalo. They play the Giants next week, who have the best record in the NFC. 2nd and 10 from the 28. Thorne under center.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Thorne to Dickens, and Dickens makes his way to the 32, a 4-yard gain. Buffalo takes their second timeout. It'll be 3rd and 7. Aaron Catledge comes up and makes the tackle. 1:45 left. The Bills have to get a stop here. If they give up a first down, it's game over. The biggest third down of the game, 3rd and 7 for New England at their own 32-yard line. Can the Patriots get a first down, or will Buffalo get a stop? We're about to find out. Patriots come to the line. They're going to spread the receivers out 5 wide. They're going to do the Bills a favor if they pass. Thorne in the shotgun, 3rd and 7. Thorne looking. Thorne throws. Caught by Dickens. No. Knocked away by Catledge. Punches the ball out of there. And the Patriots do the Bills a solid by passing. It keeps Buffalo with a timeout. It'll be 4th and 7. And now Frederick Strong back to punt, gets the punt away. And that's going to hop into the end zone, touchback. Buffalo will start their own 20. They still have a timeout, but they have to score a touchdown. 1:33 left. All right, Buffalo. They'll be using the hurry up, you know that much. Will we have a second overtime today? We'll find out. 1st and 10 for the Bills from their own 20-yard line. 1:33 left. Cross in the shotgun. Cross drops back. Cross looking, throws deep down the sideline. It's picked off by Arthur Battle coming the other way for the Patriots. And that will seal the deal as Battle brings it back to the 24-yard line. The second-year defensive back out of South Carolina State, Arthur Battle, picks it off for New England. Buffalo only has 1 timeout. The Patriots should be able to run out the clock. And New England will stave off elimination at least for 1 more week. The Patriots are going to be 5-8, and the Bills are going to drop to 7-6. And that's really going to hurt Buffalo's chances now on making the playoffs. We still have 3 more weeks of the regular season, so they still have 3 games left on the schedule. But it doesn't put them in the driver's seat anymore. Buffalo's turned it over 3 times tonight. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Thorne hands off to Dickens, and Dickens inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. Buffalo takes their final timeout with 1:20 left. I don't know if the Patriots can run out the clock, but they're up by a touchdown. They can make it a 2-score game with a field goal. And the Patriots will get revenge for their early season loss to Buffalo, up in Buffalo. Second and 4 for the Patriots at the Buffalo 18-yard line.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Thorne in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands off to Dickens, picks up the first down. That's ball game. A gain of 5. And now the Patriots can just run out the clock. A game that the Bills should have won, but the Patriots will get the upset. One more snap since they're out of timeouts. One more snap and this game is over.
Here we go.
Thorne takes a knee, and that'll do it. We'll see you either tomorrow night at 11 Eastern, thereabouts, or on Wednesday at 8 Eastern. Depends on what time I get in tomorrow. As the final seconds will tick away, your final score, New England 21, Buffalo 14. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll see you either tomorrow or Wednesday. Good night, everybody.